Because it's not counting it. It counted the water. So maybe it does need to be. Okay, I'm gonna build another one next to the rift station and we'll see. Maybe you were right. And maybe that other thing is an intake for... It's not very clear because it says deliver. So this might be it. It might be that it's necessary to actually have it delivered directly in. If that's the case, we'll know in just a moment. Oh, do I have a pipe nearby? No pipes nearby. Oh no, there are pipes. There we go. There are pipes there. I can just redirect this pipe. I can make more water production out of this pipe and I can redirect it. How much am I making here? 100. And this pipe is... I have plenty here. We can afford one more. We can afford one more. Just gonna divide the pipe so I can get the coolant facility. Well, not the coolant facility, just to get the water coolant for the fusion power plant here. It's gonna suck if this is the case. Now it's connected to the power grid. Well, I do need more fusion power plants anyway, so this is not gonna be a waste one way or the other. Where is the plasma converter? We'll see in a moment. Well, I say a moment, it's gonna take 5 minutes for this thing to be built. You can put a screenshot if you want to. That's I don't mind. But I think you were correct one way or the other, because the supercharged plasma I'm collecting on the other side of the map isn't being counted here, and it should be. So this probably is. You were probably right, and this is an input for plasma. So I've built a pipe there. So we'll see. We'll see in a. Well, we'll see in 4 minutes and 30 seconds if that really is the case or not. But I believe you're correct. I believe you're right. It's not very clear because this doesn't highlight inputs and outputs when it's selected, even though it should.
There's an intense aurora in the sky. Prepare for an ion storm. It's going to disable a lot of equipment.
We're big on auroras today. Right, so I did put a mine layer here. That's good. So essentially this thing is just collecting supercharged plasma for the big boom.
The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to wait until the storm passes.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. The water, that's what made me think that, along with thinking that it wasn't being filled. And that it's deliver supercharged. You are correct that it says deliver supercharged plasma to the rift station. It's default of this game, and at the same time, it is a good thing about this game is that it doesn't expect all the resources to be logged around. You don't need conveyor belts for most things. Only liquids need to be delivered through pipes. Oh, by the way, speaking of liquids, does this work on the same map? This probably works. This probably can transfer it over. Hold on. This is a liquid compressor. This probably can be used on the same map. We're gonna test that out. so that you don't have to make pipelines that are miles and miles across. This is probably used for that purpose. So it's not that it's just across multiple maps, but it'll transport them on the same map. So I don't have to make a large pipeline, I can just transport it over. And if that's the case, that makes so many things easier. That means
Everything
also
is getting back to normal.
that also means I
Thankfully,
can
this
build the
didn't
big
last
boy
long.
turrets wherever I want, and they'll still be supplied with plasma. Oh, saving. This is done. I could tap into some more resources. Could lower this defense line over here. I could just move this entire wall to here and just wall this entire section. Extend the base this way. Probably should as well. Because I've pretty much scoured all the resources in the north part of the base, except for the ones I need to rebuild. Now you might ask, why don't I just move the wall? Well, I'll show you in a second. So, because this is where the wall ends. I can't build any further because this is considered the edge of the map. This is all the spawn area for the enemies. So yeah, technically I could build a wall here, but that means that the moment they spawn in, they would be on me. And I would rather them thinning out a bit before they reach the fences. And I'm gonna utilize this. Appreciate this update very much. Quality of life upgrades are always good. Why are you saying that there are no resources there, but when there are... Okay, I don't even care anymore. That one can stay. So, in order for me to test out my theory, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this storage here. I'm gonna make a decompressor here. And if my theory is correct, that decompressor will be filled by supercharged plasma being produced on the other end of this map. So, I think we got the orbital laser tech.
Research completed.
I did. So where is the orbital laser tech? Ah, there it is. Oh,
Crafting
really?
completed.
Where is that placed? What is that for? Ooh. I didn't know I can change the color. A pig. Is that Miss Piggy? They all look good. Okay, so where is that placed? Ah, orbital laser there. Hold on, I'm gonna put orbital laser somewhere here where I can more easily access it. Let's see what it does instead of the emergency explosion. Holy shit! I like that so much. That was wonderful. That was magnificent. It has a long cooldown, but well deserved. That's magnificent. That's staying there. I'm keeping that on that trigger. Okay, this doesn't have power on it, so that's my bad. Okay, so this is now compressing stuff. Compress resources, and if my theory was correct, then this thing I am not teleported in the correct way. Well, I will be able to test in 1 minute. And in 20 seconds we'll have this sorted out. I think it's safe to say energy is no longer an issue. There we go. And now it's collecting. There we go. I will see if it works with this as well. But it stopped collecting because this will only take 100. It doesn't have a storage there, but I'll connect it to this storage, so it's gonna be fine. This stores 6,000, so more than enough. I just need to know if this is gonna work. Okay, so... Oh, does this need to be connected to something? Ah! It does work! That's awesome! That was a missed pipe. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. So it is a long-range transport for essentially liquids. What else can it transport? Well, yeah, it makes sense that it will transport these things, but this also means I no longer have to worry about large pipelines. I can just build stuff wherever and pipe it wherever I want, just by teleporting it around. Makes things so much easier. And we're almost done with the supercharged plasma, the amount that we need, that's almost done. That only means accumulate energy and build magnetic stabilizer, which we need to research first. That's probably gonna be in the next stream. I'm not sure I'm gonna have time to do that today. But what I can do is we can explore further. There are no more missions to complete, so we're done with all the outposts. I can just expand them when I need to. And I'm pretty sure you can make new outposts if you need to. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wall this area off. This is gonna be our new defense line. And connect it here, so I can then take over of all of these resources along the way. So get some extra sludge here. Not that I really need sludge anymore. I was using sludge just for extra power, but at this point power is just being a footnote in my design, so it's not really needed. There we go. What I do need is energy accumulation. Oh, can I build? No, these are all upgraded. Good. This is all sorted. And I can't, well, that's the thing. Can I build more of these? I can build more of these. These are not limited. There is no need to do that though, so I won't. So I want to get this going. So I'm gonna build a wall here. They tend to be blocked in this area here when they spawn over there. One thing, how long does it take for me to build one of these teleporters? The compressor. 2 minutes. Well, technically I would have enough. Technically I would have enough time to build it if I have 2 minutes to prepare for an attack. At this point, the biggest problem with the attacks is that they come from 4 points. Fortunately, 4 points on the same edge of the map, but I have a sneaking suspicion that's not going to always be the case. One of my labs isn't upgraded. Okay, let's get to work. There's a vent I can take. Again, geothermal vents are useful early on, but at this point I really don't need them. I'm gonna make this wall a bit thicker. Right now one wall is gonna be enough. I'm gonna make them thicker once the attacks start coming from there. As needed. Right now I'm just making an enclosure. Setting a perimeter of my base, not a parameter, but a perimeter.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position.
I was just saying. They're always coming from one area of the map, and now you have to come from this area of the map that I haven't built any defenses at, almost. Well, I was gonna be defending this area anyway, so I have 1 minute 42 to defend all of this before the attack comes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in time. Okay, so one of the attacks is gonna come from here. So we're gonna get a couple of sentinels. Laser boys, miniguns, lightning boys, bear, drones. We need a radar here. I'm gonna put a big boy turret here and decompressor. Where is the decompressor? Go. Not gonna be ready in time, but might as well have it. And of course, all of this needs to be connected to a power source.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting.
Oh, this guy is resistant. Now, nope, it was the wrong button. Okay, that's gonna be one side of the attack. I have 30 seconds to complete this area. the rest of the attack will essentially come to here, into this alcove. And I do have some defenses here, but not many. Miniguns, laser boys, sentinels. Not mine raiders, but these guys.
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base. Brace for combat.
There they come. And of course, some of them will be ending up here where there are no
Base is under
defenses.
attack. Is being destroyed.
A building has been destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
A portal has been destroyed.
They get through. No, they haven't. Everything seems to be going well, actually. For now. This is the wrong place to
There
build
is a
a door.
breach in our walls.
There's probably several breaches in our walls. I'm not bothered by it at
Base
this
is under
point.
attack.
Those power failures are cause for concern.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Oh, come on. The attacks down south seem to have been under control. It's here that we still have... What? I'm just gonna sell this section of the wall and get through. Want to collect all of those things.
A new technology has been
Let
developed.
me
New
through.
blueprints are available for crafting. New buildings are available for construction.
The other items despawned.
One of our walls has been destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
What? There was another attack from the north I didn't see. There was another attack from the north that I didn't see. And they are now in my house. They're making havoc.
A building has been destroyed.
Yeah, I heard it. They're destroying my
Base
storages.
is under attack.
No, you assholes.
destroyed.
Yeah,
The
go
technology
after
queue is
me,
idle.
go after me.
Select new technologies for development.
You're all going down. Leave my buildings alone, you massive pricks!
Base is under attack.
There is a breach in our walls.
There are many breaches in our wall. I'm just gonna deal with all of you myself. I don't even need walls. Though I am slowly running out of ammo. Woo! Anyone else? You want some?
New technologies are available for development.
Okay, now I need to fix all of this. Fortunately, there is nothing here left that really needs my attention. I already got this area sorted out, so I just need to rebuild the walls, essentially. That they destroyed. There we go. I did lose a massive amount of storage capacity. No, I didn't. My storage capacity is still 26,000. How? I don't know how that's possible, since all of my storages were literally destroyed, but okay, game. Not gonna argue with you. If you say I have a 26,000 storage, I have 26,000 storage. That was intense. But with the weaponry I currently have, yeah, I can deal with most things. The new toxic gun is really, the corrosive gun is really useful. It works on big guys, and yeah, this is the end of the map. I can't build any further. This is also what I was talking about before. It's not exactly the best idea to build that close to the edge.
The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Yeah, I will.
It looks like the weather's calming down. Wind is getting slower.
There was a storm. I didn't notice. I was preoccupied with other things. I'm going to build a rudimentary network of power here, just because I'm probably gonna have to build new defenses there at some point. Because it seems to me that the attacks have switched to the other
Wind speed is
side.
at a low today. Wind turbines are less effective.